This year I turned 31, and looking back then, my 20s was a mixture of freedom, mistakes, and lessons that I learned hard way. Today I want to share with you the things that I wish I knew back then so you don't have to go through the same struggles. Whether you are in your 20s right now or you are entering them, these lessons would save you time, money, and even a little heartbreak. The first thing is that you have to remember, make connections and network while you're at university. The older you get, the harder it will become to make friends, because you will not find many people who have the exact same interest as you. You will not want to adapt to someone else's life just to be friends with them, because you will have other priorities in your life. And your connections actually will open for you more doors than you can imagine and than your CV can do for you, because people make things happen actually. Here you have to be very thoughtful not to chase only grades, as I did, for example, at university. I was thinking that if I have good grades, when I complete my studies, every door will open for me because I have good grades. I was a great student and I know everything. What else do you want? But in reality, someone in most cases should recommend you to a specific job, because this is some kind of guarantee for the company that you are a good employee, that you're a good person who actually can do the job. Therefore, building the relationship is a very important step that you can do to develop your career, your life further in the future. Don't make the same mistake that as I did, because when every time someone was inviting me for a coffee or having a chat, I was like, no, I can't do it because I have to study. I have a test tomorrow or I have an exam tomorrow. And I understand now, when I am at the stage where I'm looking for a job, where I'm trying to build my career, because I was studying all these years until now, I'm about to finish my PhD. I realized that yes, it was a great mistake not to use these opportunities to build relationships, because these people would definitely help me to build a better career, I would say. The second thing is that start working early. Your first job shouldn't be a senior manager. It doesn't matter. You have to start working to get experience, because again, this was my big mistake. I was thinking that okay, if I graduate with a bachelor, if I graduate with a master, what else? They will just get me. These companies, they're waiting for me. But in reality, when I finished all these 6 years of studying, I came to the labor market and nobody wanted me, because they wanted some kind of work experience. They wanted some kind of recommendation letters from my previous employers, which I didn't have. The earlier you start, the better it will be, because you will understand what is it to work actually, how is it to work, and what you should learn. Because when you go to the labor market, when you start working, you will understand that it is so different from what you have been learning and what you have been taught at universities. It's not about building skills, it will build also confidence in yourself that you actually can do more than just studying, Don't look for a perfect job. It can be an internship where you can show what kind of employee actually you are, so they can get you further and offer you a contract. Working is also helping you to realize whether you actually want to study what you are studying further, because I studied 6 years and I finished with a degree in accounting. And when I started working as an accountant, it was very hard for me to realize that it's not what I was learning, and working as an accountant is quite hard and it's very boring sometimes. I didn't experience that until I start working, and I already spent 6 years of my life, you understand, right? The third thing is saving and investing. I know that some people don't have many opportunities to invest as it was for me, because I come from a country where investing is not so popular, and actually banks don't offer such opportunity to start investing with them using their platforms, right? But yes, investing can be difficult, but saving is not difficult. Just imagine that if you start saving at least $50 per month, in 10 years it will be $6,000, and you can put it in high saving accounts and you can also earn interest. And if you even have opportunity to invest all this, compound effect will work for you and it will make a lot of money for you while you are building your life, your career, you know? Don't postpone saving and investing, because the older you get, the more financial responsibility you will have, because you will need to get a car later, you will need to get a house, you will get married, and you have to provide for a family if you are a man, right? If you're a girl, you will also have to help somehow to your family, and you will have kids, and there will be more pressure. There will not be better time for investing or saving. This is the best time when you can do it, you know, when you have least financial responsibility. The fourth thing that you have to remember is to devote time to understand what you actually want and who you actually are, what you like, what you don't like, what is acceptable for you, what is not acceptable for you. How you will understand what kind of person you are, you have to experience different things. You have to go for a walk, you have to try hikings, you have to paint, you have to, I don't know, eat different food, you have to meet different people, you have to date different people to understand it, what is for you and what is not for you. Because if you know yourself very well, it will be much easier for you to build relationship with other people at work, at school, especially with your partner. It's normal that you don't know everything about yourself. That's why you have this perfect time, 10 years, to figure it out what you want. Even try to go through different jobs, because again, you don't have much financial responsibility and you can actually experiment, because when you get older, you will not be able to experiment when you have 3 kids, you understand, right? And this time when you're actually exploring yourself is kind of investment, because in the future you will know that, okay, office job is exactly for me, or office job is not for me at all, you know? So you will know what to focus and where to put all your energy. The last thing and the most important part, I think, is eating healthy. At my 20s, I was thinking I will always be super energetic, I will always be healthy, and I will never ever have any health problems. And I was eating a lot of things that I shouldn't eat, for example, a lot of chocolate, a lot of fast food, because again, I was super busy studying and getting good grades. And when you turn 30, even if you are not old, but you will start feeling how actually your body is responding to things differently than it was responding before. You will get tired, things will irritate you more often, you will not be able to eat specific food, for example, and all this is a sign that you were not good at eating healthy when you were at your 20s. You will have much more energy and capability if you eat healthy at your 20s, because when you turn 30 and further, you will have more things to do, and it's super normal. Kids, family, more work, houses, whatever, right? And you will need more energy than you had at your 20s. But if you eat, I don't know, shitty food, you will not be able so energetic, and you will have to focus more on your health and building your life or achieving your goals, you know? So build your habits while you are at your 20s, because your 20s aren't about perfection, it's about growth, it's about learning, understanding, exploring. And the better you use this time, the better your 30s, 40s and further will be.